Welcome back to another edition of Hanging in the Hideout. I am Hollywood, your host, here with Putter. Surprisingly, he showed back up wearing the exact same thing. We're going to talk to him a little bit less of a dark context. We're going to bring it back to light, from darkness to light. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, and share because you know this isn't trash. Putter, how you doing?
Good. I feel like I have food in my teeth.
Yeah, we ate charcuterie off a charcuterie board. Now I got charcuterie breath. And steaming up this mic. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy these shows because it's a lot of effort to talk. Sometimes you have to use vocals and wind, and I can't get that wind back. So don't make me waste it on nothing. Don't be stingy. If you have topics you would like to hear discussed, whether they're strange or not, matter of fact, the weirder the better, please comment down below or up there, wherever you want to comment. Comment somewhere. I'll read them, and I'll let you know. Putter, how are you? If you have any idea, anything that we would like to do, like spin the wheel, please comment down below, like and subscribe. Putter, how you doing?
Good.
How many times are you going to let me do it? Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, you want me to spin the wheel?
Yes, that even spin the wheel. It's like
do we need to start over? Do we need to start over?
No, hell, we'll just keep it all in there.
Okay, you ready?
I mean, it was, yeah. You can hear it spinning. That's more like involvement. God, that was a good one.
Yeah.
It's going to be E.
Did we already do D?
E. E.
I thought you said you didn't want E.
Oh, E.
Oh, okay. We'll do E. First, I want you to finish my sentence.
Okay.
I got out of my car and...
Got hit by another car.
Damn. I walked into the park and...
Got hit by a car.
What the hell's with you and the injury? I picked my kid up from school.
And took him to the doctor. Is this all? Are you reading this or you just started?
No, I just said at first.
Okay.
I just was curious what you would say.
Okay.
But getting hit by a car twice, man, that's pretty low. We're supposed to be happy.
Oh, that's
Think
right.
happy
I forgot that
thoughts.
this was the
Oh,
not depressing.
I see what's going on here. Please proceed. Name that movie. Would you rather have to wear a clown shoes every day or have a cowboy hat that's 5 feet tall?
Oh, clowns or I don't know. Hold on, let me think. Clown shoes. No, clown
Really?
shoes.
You clown shoes.
A 5 foot tall cowboy.
I would sport that thing down the interstate on my motorcycle.
No, clown shoes is fun.
And I'd have to watch how, bridge height then.
Yeah.
You can actually concerned about it. If you could only watch one movie over and over forever, which one would you pick?
Over and over. And I'm trying to think what I can watch over and over and not get tired of it.
Oh, I'm sure you get tired of it, even if it was your bestie. Bestie? Can it be a bestie movie?
Oh, I told you what my favorite movie was earlier.
Yeah,
But I feel like I wouldn't want to ruin that. But then again, if I only had to watch, is it the only movie I can watch? I guess
forever, over and over.
Well, I guess my favorite movie then, because I don't want to put myself where I can't watch that movie at all.
Yeah.
But then
you hate your favorite.
But
movie.
then you hate your favorite movie.
So is your favorite movie to hate?
It's a pickle.
Sweet or dill?
I think Lethal Weapon.
Dude, that scene
That wasn't even on my list earlier.
No, it wasn't. But that scene, is that the one they bury the guy in the concrete?
I don't know.
at the construction site or whatever. I know
Oh,
it's
it's
in Lethal
got
Weapon.
Mel
I just don't
Gibson in
know.
it.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's
I don't
which
remember.
lethal weapon that is, but that was
They
freaking
made
me
more
out.
than one?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you could issue a citation for annoying behavior, what's the first thing you would fine someone for?
So I get to make up a law.
Yeah.
For stopping and letting people out of parking lots.
What?
If you stop and let someone out of a parking lot,
I hate that. That is so dangerous.
I want to run. I want to be able to run. Which, I mean, I guess you could maybe. I guess you could say like, "Oh, you're obstructing a road or whatever by not moving," which that's not realistic. I want to just be able to say it was because you let someone out of a parking lot.
Yeah. Cause of crash.
Hey, everybody out
That
there,
guy.
listen.
Listen, guys.
Quit thinking you're being nice and stopping and letting people out of parking lots. You cause crashes. They can wait till the cars go, then they can pull out. Because they never want to get in front of you. They
Yeah.
always want to
Preach
go
it,
across
brother.
6 lanes of traffic.
Preach it.
I would bet that at least 50% of the crashes that we worked was because of that.
Yeah. And there's people starving in China
Because
of that.
you're thinking, oh, I'm going to let them out. I'm going to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to let them out in front of me. But they never want to go in front of you.
No.
They want to go across
Yeah.
the lanes that they can't see.
Yeah. And you're being the obstruction.
And then you cause the
Moron.
crash.
Yeah.
So it would be that.
You are the tortfeasor.
I don't
Came
let
from
anybody
insurance,
out
you
of
know
parking
exactly
lots.
what I'm talking about.
Hey, if you're trying to get out of a parking lot,
Yeah.
and I'm there,
Yeah.
this is me. This is you trying to get out of a parking lot.
Yeah.
This is me.
Oh, dude.
And then I do this and I look at you.
Yeah. Just like someone going in a parking lot or a parking space.
Makes
you
me
don't
mad.
look at them. You must have. Give me this piercing. give me this piercing look that you give people. No.
Oh.
Take off your sunglasses and give me this piercing look that you give people.
All right, hold on.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, he has to prepare for this because it's intense. It's like smoldering. No, what are you doing? You did nothing.
That's what it looks like.
No, Putter.
I don't drive without my sunglasses
No,
on. So.
Putter.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I would immediately.
Yeah.
I'd hit it in reverse. I don't care if there's someone behind me.
Anyways, that's what I would write. What about you? That's for sure would be mine.
Yeah. Well, if I wrote, it would be. Just walking in the road. I know it's like legal.
Well, I mean, you can already do that, but I was thinking of something that we don't really write for normally.
Having iPad kids.
Having iPad kids?
Yes.
Are you one of those parents that think you're better than everybody else because your kids don't play on their iPads?
No, but do you see what it teaches
I bet you
them?
are.
I need to stare at electronics all my life.
I bet you are.
Gremlin, do you agree or disagree being a young woman?
I agree.
No one heard you.
But I don't have kids.
No one heard you.
Oh, you got to turn on the thing where they can hear
I
your
know.
opinion.
I don't want them to hear.
Okay, she doesn't
Oh,
want you to
no.
hear her, but she said, Hollywood, I'm telling you this to let you know that you're 100% correct. The facts in which you state that iPad kids translate or transcend into adulthood of staring at electronics is 100% accurate.
Yeah. And then she told me I look super jacked.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
What? Yeah, I know my hair looks great.
Yeah, you don't have kids. You can't have an opinion.
Yeah.
Listen.
You can't have an opinion. Your opinion is revoked.
You're one of those parents that I can't stand because you think, well, my kids, I don't let you only let your kids watch like educational TV, I bet.
No.
And they can't eat sugar.
No, but they do.
And they can't have
limited time.
iPads. Yeah, whatever.
They have iPads. They're limited in their time. I'm talking like those people like here, and then that's in the morning, and then they get it back at night to charge it. That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where
well,
I'm not
that's
going to
what
be
we
a
do.
parent. I'm going to let I have an iPad kid. So they raise them. If
Hmm.
you're an iPad parent, sorry if I offend you. Push like, subscribe, and comment down below. Butter, how you doing? Figure I'd just do that since I feel stupid saying the like.
Well, do you have another question?
You want some more?
Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, I think we just skip the wheel and just go to the.
Let's just empty it out. If you had a time machine, what year would you travel to first? I know.
You know my answer?
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be my. I have a question to your question before I answer. Am I going to be affected by this time, or can I just go there and observe?
Affected.
Ooh,
Yeah, changes things.
yeah. I don't know. That changes stuff. Because I was going to say I'd want to go back to like early 40s.
Yeah. Do you like?
Because I would like to just see. I know it sounds terrible, but like if you couldn't affect it or couldn't change anything, like just that, like World War II, that time just is like.
Yeah.
And my grandparents used to tell me about it. They got married the year that World War II started.
Do you think they started World War II?
My grandparents?
Yeah. Maybe.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah.
But they're gone now, so thanks for.
So what is it other than the war stuff? Is it the era of
That
the Depression?
Well, just that
the
time.
Great Depression, or
Well, just that time.
Yeah.
I think.
I didn't know if you wanted to like experience.
Well, can you
that
imagine?
or see
Like,
what
can
it
you
was like.
imagine? I remember I asked my grandma one time before she passed away. I said, because they got married in 41, and I asked her, I'm like, do you like remember that? Like, do you remember everything going on? She's like, oh yeah, we thought it was the end of the world. Like, can you imagine that happening now?
Or when it happens?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to happen at some point. But can you imagine like America and England and Germany and Russia all just go into war? Japan? I mean, it's just
it's like on the cusp of happening.
It's just crazy. It's weird to think about.
Because
it's almost unimaginable now.
Kind of on the same page, not, but on X, which I'm not a big social media surfer, but it gives up like. I thought it's funny, but it's not funny because people lost their lives. But it's like, oh, just Trump on X saying, it looks like the enemy is meeting for attack plans. Not anymore. Or no, he goes, bad idea, and it shows a blue, just a blast, just wiping them all out.
The only thing I was thinking about is that's why I asked you would I be affected by it.
Yeah,
because
suck.
I would probably end up in that.
Yeah,
and then also. Like my dad always tells me, he's like, man, I was born too late. If, I should have been born in the 1800s. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you think until you get a cavity.
Yeah.
And they have to beat you over the head with a brick or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. They give you some crazy medication.
Wait, I saw a YouTube ad and I let it play for a little bit and then I just got irritated with the guy. But evidently our teeth are bones and bones heal themselves. So you don't have to do anything with that cavity.
Oh, well, I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow, so I'll just cancel my appointment.
Yeah. Don't correct it. Let it go.
Would you go, what time would you go to?
Oh. I don't know. I would like an earlier time period, but then you got the Indians to worry about if we're like in the 1800s. So you got to be careful. Because, I would say the 80s. The 80s were great. They were
I don't remember
best.
that. I was born in the 80s, but I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was young.
If I couldn't go back to World War II, I'd probably go to 1996 was pretty good.
96, then you get right back into the crap you're in.
I feel like we peaked in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like you had enough technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not too much.
Right.
Or like the early, no, 90s.
In the 80s?
Mid 90s, dude. Friends was on. Like, it's just. Dude, it was just the best. Fashion was the coolest.
Yeah.
Were you alive in the 90s?
No. I was born in 01.
Holy.
We have officers that weren't alive when 9/11 happened.
Yeah. That one's a little different. That's 2011.
That was 2001.
I mean, 2001. I was thinking 9/11.
You were born. You said you were born in 01,
9/11.
Right?
Yeah, I was 2 months old.
When 9/11 happened?
Mm-hmm.
I was walking a second period.
Oh, I was working for an insurance company, listening to my morning show that I always watch. Oh my God, I felt like the guy with the stapler in the office. My stapler. I was listening to my morning show, and they're like, "Do you hear this out of New York? Some stupid idiot ran into one of the Twin Towers."
Yeah, they thought it was an accident.
Yeah,
first.
and they also thought it was a little, Cessna. And
and it was a huge
once it
jet,
became known that it was a full commercial jet, everybody went to the break room and we pulled out a TV and started watching it live.
we had football practice before school, and it would go through first period.
I said 2011. What an
And
idiot.
I just got out of football practice, took a shower, was walking to class, and my girlfriend ran up and said, "Terrorists attacked the World Trade Center." And I went, "What? What's the World Trade Center?" Because nobody, like, you don't
What
remember, nobody.
is the World Trade Center?
We didn't know what the World Trade Center was. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up, like, with that being a thing. We didn't know what it was. And so I got to class, and they, like, rolled the TV and, like,
Yeah.
and, like,
I
turn
used
it
to
on.
love-
Like, TVs used to not be flat. And
And they were very heavy.
they were very
Like, they had
large
them
and heavy,
strapped
yeah.
down to the
They had a ratchet
cart,
strap on the cart, and they would have to roll it in there.
because if
and
it
then,
fell
like,
on you, you're
find a plug to plug it in. And anyways, I remember they brought the TV into the classroom, and then, like, we watched all the news coverage all day, and then they let school out. And my mom ran a daycare. She was the director of a daycare, so she couldn't leave work. And my dad worked in, like, 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So everyone got to go home except me.
Oh.
Like, I was just at school all day, like, oh, your mom and dad don't love you.
And thousands of people were killed today.
Yeah.
This one I like.
90s.
90s. That's
Yeah,
where you go.
90s.
Dude,
that's it.
80s. I'm telling you, you go back to the 80s, not only was fashion huge, and I know you're into fashion.
Yeah, 80s fashion was
Hey,
terrible.
what's that store that you say you go shop at? Lee Harvey?
Lee Harvey. Yeah, that's who killed
No.
the president. Jose Bank.
Yeah, I was close.
Yeah, I buy my work clothes
Like
there.
one.
So, look, I buy
syllable.
my suits there.
I couldn't remember the name of it. I was going to go.
Oh.
You want to go sometime?
With you?
Yeah.
Why you want
Dude,
to
we
buy?
can have a dude day.
You gonna buy suits?
Sure. I'll look. I
Okay.
might buy. But we can like have a dude day. Ride some bikes up there.
Are you asking me on a date?
Let's have a dude date.
Okay.
You want to hold hands the rest of this?
Nope.
Okay.
Ask me again in a minute.
Let me have a little more drink. What are you drinking? Water? Coke?
I thought we. So you can say Coke, but I can't show it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Coke is a generality
Oh, yeah.
in our area. Texas is very like, give me a Coke.
Soda, yeah.
And it could be Dr.
I'm
Pepper,
drinking soda.
Sprite, cocaine. I mean, it could be all of them. Did you watch Mr. Clean's
I did.
episode with the dude? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
There's.
I've never had anything like
Hey,
that
don't
happen
tell
to me.
him because by the time this comes out, he already have it. But we made him a shirt.
Oh, really?
With that on it, with the flashbang going off, stirring up the cocaine. And there's unicorns and a DJ, and the door's still flying open as he's coming. It's good.
Who's we?
We?
Who made him a shirt?
My
Oh, yeah.
Asian wife
That's
back there with her.
nothing like
flip-flops.
that's ever happened to me. I did have a flashbang go off between my legs, though.
And survived.
Mm-hmm.
But
Didn't
they did.
you OD?
No, I got exposed to something or was that last year? A couple years ago?
yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you tried a little too much. I'm just joking.
Yeah, we were on at scene.
It was airborne. What's the weirdest superpower you can think of? And I got an answer for this.
Okay, well, go ahead. Let's hear
Brother.
yours first.
My brother and I started writing a book together, and it was about superheroes and stuff, and we were going to write it and make it out a movie. It was a script more than a book. And we came up with, how awesome would it be? Like, you could travel, inhaling water in your mouth and blowing it out your ass. And we called it hyperpropulsion. And you can go like 100, 200 miles an hour. Just it'd be like speeders.
Well, that's when it goes in. What's it sound like when it comes out?
That's probably the whole sound. It's very loud.
Oh, it just goes straight through.
Yeah, it's like you're like cruising. And it's blowing out. You get a rooster tail going. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
they're
but what does
coming.
what does the expulsion sound like?
It's all kind of the same.
Oh,
It's more of a, you know what a jet ski sounds like? It's a lot
I thought
like
it was
that.
going to be funnier than that.
Have you ever seen Swiss Army Man?
Yes.
Yeah. He does it, but he's farting. I laughed so hard because like, holy crap, he's hyperpropulsed. Whatever it is. Whatever I said it was. What a word. So yours.
The strangest superpower like that somebody like claims to have.
No. One you can think of.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like what would be a funny superpower.
Who has the one I just said? Come on.
Yeah, that's true. See, I don't know. You've thought about this already.
I just
then
from
I
the
have to
time I
think
read
of
it,
something.
that was only because I experienced it in the past. When you experience something like that, you don't forget it.
Yeah, I thought it would be funny, like if you had a superpower that like you showed off and told everybody about it, but it was just something completely normal. Like you can't see through things.
Yeah. Well,
And then somebody calls you for help, and it's like you like use your superpower, and you're like, yeah, I can't see either.
hey, my kids and I have a game we play, so it's like I can't just explain it. Just pick a superpower you would like to have.
Be able to fly.
But you can only fly 1 inch above the ground.
Oh, so it's a superpower, but it has like a twist.
Yeah,
to
you
it?
put the twist on it.
Oh,
So mine's like see-through walls.
but only glass walls.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Or like your superpowers, you can see through walls, but then like anytime they call you for help, you just like looking out a window.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
You like walk over to where the window is. I see it perfectly. Yeah.
Kicking your feet. Be like, I can't see anything. Let me try another window. Yeah.
Let me ask you some questions. Let's do a little role
Oh,
reversal
well,
here.
You want to finish this one first?
Wait, what was it? Did you already ask it?
No.
Yeah. Here. No, give me a new envelope. Let's do a little role reversal. Hey, look at me. I'm the host now.
All right. You got to do
Do
the intro. You
tea.
got to do the intro.
Do T.
Give her
I don't think we've done it.
Hey,
Yeah, give
You
me
want
some
your
intro
song?
music. real
intro music.
Yeah,
We're gonna hold on.
mine.
Let's reset. This is live.
Okay.
Okay.
My intro music starts out a little slow. Hang on a second. There it goes.
I want to rap so bad right now.
Welcome to Hanging in the Hideout with Hollywood. Follow Hollywood on... Oh, you don't have Snapchat, do you? Instagram,
Doesn't matter.
Facebook, TikTok, Rumble, YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, let him know. Cut. All right. Let's see.
Word. You didn't even introduce me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Putter. Wait. Yeah, you said you're Hollywood, so I'm Putter. So,
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you be guaranteed to win gold in?
Sarcasm.
You think you're guaranteed?
I think so. Because I can sarcasm anything. Give me an example. Give me a lead in.
Did you have a good weekend?
The best weekend. Let me tell you about my weekend. I stepped on a nail, then I tripped over a mesquite tree, and then I burnt my chihuahua by accident. Excellent. I would never ask for a better weekend.
I wouldn't say that's a gold answer.
Well, what would you
That's
say?
maybe like bronze.
Ah, that's not cool.
Any activity? Being stressed. I for sure would win that.
I don't know. I might got gold. You got
No.
you got pewter.
Would you rather be stuck in slow motion forever or only be able to move? Okay, let me start this over. I wasn't expecting the end.
Oh, I thought I'd change this one, but go ahead.
Would you rather be stuck in slow motion forever or only be able to move by moonwalking?
I am definitely a slow motion person, except for there's a huge flaw with it.
Okay, what's that?
It would be funny to be slow motion unless you needed to move fast. But you're still able to be drugged and stuff by people. So it'd be like, as long as I can snag one of the running people by me, and then I'm off because I won't let go because it'd be slow motion. And then if they get hit by whatever, a car that you seem to like to throw in there,
Let's see. I'm the host, so I think I'm going to switch things up just a little bit.
All right, you can switch it up. We're going to rap to something.
No.
We're going to sing.
Josh should rap.
Dude, I'd rap.
Go.
But he won't do it. And then I'll be left hanging.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do it.
See.
All right, let's see.
She just won't you.
I've got my own questions here. I don't want to use your questions.
You don't have to use anything. Just
Huh?
rip it. Go.
Well, actually, I think you asked this question before.
Okay.
But
I
I'm gonna
forget.
but I'm gonna
because
ask you. Well, not on another show I watched with you. All right, now let's skip that. How about this one? If you could choose your name, what would it be? If you could
Reginald.
That was quick. That was a lot faster
Because
than I
I've
thought it was
always
gonna
wanted to
be.
be called Reginald.
Why?
I just got a cool nickname or a half name or whatever, Reggie.
What's
That kind of sounds
how
like
about-
vaginal.
It does. That's the first thing I thought.
You should have had that out there. Wow.
Hey, here's a good question. Here's a good
Okay.
question.
Reggie. Getting
I
up
want to
in
get.
the-
I think we need to get the gremlin in on these questions.
Okay, Gremlin.
Is the gremlin's mic on?
No.
Turn your mic on, gremlin.
Which it was that
It's
last
I'm the
little.
I'm the host.
You should hear the dirty mouth on this one.
You get to be part of my show. He doesn't let you be part of his, but I'm equal
I
opportunity.
try.
What's the item? What's one item you cannot live without?
Air.
That's a good question. No, this is something that you
Water.
could physically live without, but you choose not to live without it. Like you could only pick one item, or something that you gotta have.
All I can think about the survival things.
Well,
I can't live without it.
yeah, like just something.
Car.
Car. It's a pretty lame answer. What about you?
My phone.
Phone. See,
Could not
that's
live
what I'm
without my
thinking.
phone.
Like phone. That's a good one. All right, let's see.
You want me to help you get your ham radios operator license, and then you could talk to people over the air?
Sure.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Mm. I've had paranormal activity happen, but
See?
I've never
Yeah,
actually
let's hear about it.
seen the ghost. So, long story short, my stepdad passed away, and it was like a month after we had the funeral.
Thought we were supposed to have a good. This is supposed to be bright.
Well, y'all are asking about the paranormal activity.
Well, this
Okay,
might
I'm
be.
just-
It
I'm
might
joking,
be
I'm
getting
joking.
to
Okay,
something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Positive.
jumped in there.
You know,
a little
maybe
early.
she missed her stepdad, and see now I feel like we've ruined it because she was gonna say she missed him,
I'm
and then she
sorry.
sees him.
God, I'm sorry.
No,
you're
it's
right.
fine. Basically, long story short, 3 a.m. in the morning, hear 3 knocks at the door. My house is near my mom's, who's on the same line, but she lives on the other side. They were so loud at my door. 3 knocks, exactly 3 knocks. At my door, she heard them all the way to her house, and she thought they were knocking in her house. So she gets up. When she wakes up, all her cabinet doors are open. The freaking stove is pulled out, like somebody pulled it out. And we're all freaking paranoid, like, who just knocked? It's 3 in the morning. We didn't have the dogs out. No, nothing, no, nothing. And you can just feel it. It was just like a chilly feeling. It was unreal.
You don't think somebody broke in the house?
No, nobody broke in the house.
Do you
It's
think-
Hey, I have a
gated.
similar
You think,
story.
You think someone set off tannerite nearby?
No, it was 3 knocks at my door. I heard
boom,
the knocks.
Boom, boom. And then
It was just
blows
like-
open the cabinets.
1, I think 3. Somebody was
Dude.
knocking at my door. 3 in the
I have a
morning.
story almost just like that.
Do
When I
tell.
was in high school, I was standing out of my cousin's house. This is kind of like one of those, like, if I wasn't at home, I was there. Like, basically lived there half the time. And so when I would stay the night, I would sleep, like, in the floor on a pallet. And for anybody listening, I don't know if that's, like, a common term. Like, you sleep on a pallet on the floor, like you make a pallet. It's where there's, like, lay blankets out. Anyways. So I woke up and my cousin wasn't in there. And I went to the kitchen. I'm like, that's weird. So I go to the kitchen to see, like, maybe if he got up in the middle of the night. And I go in there and he's sitting at the bar, and every cabinet in the kitchen is open. And they have like a huge kitchen, like wraps around the whole thing, like probably 30 cabinets in there. Every cabinet top and bottom is open. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? He was like, nothing. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but I was tired, so I didn't think about it. So I go back to sleep. Wake up like a little while later. He's still not in there. So I'm like, dude, is he still in the kitchen? I go in there. He's still sitting in the exact same place, but now every cabinet's closed. And so I'm like, still, I wasn't freaked out. I was so tired. It didn't freak me out till the next day. But then I go back to sleep, wake up, he's asleep in his bed. He didn't remember any of it.
He was probably sleepwalking.
And like, I still
Yeah.
remember that, and I've been out of high school. This is probably 20 years ago.
I had a son that slept walk, and it was like he was awake.
Yeah.
Except for you could tell.
Well, he might have, yeah, I mean,
It was.
it
Creepy.
probably wasn't anything, but I
Yeah.
just,
My brother sleeps walk.
Oh,
but it
dude,
was weird because I've never been
It's fucking
around anybody that
creepy.
did that.
because they're like awake, but they're not.
Mhm.
They'll have their eyes open, talk to you, everything, but you could tell they're kind of. They'll do a little like their body's trying to balance still. It's like in a half up mode. Back to you.
We've lost our time over there. Make sure you keep track of
We're
that
fine.
here. This is my show. I didn't want to say anything. You're getting a little wordy. Okay. So, what's a random fact that you know, or should we do about you? It's my show. We'll do both. What's a random fact that you know that other people don't know?
A random fact that I know about?
Yeah,
That
there's
other
something
people
that you
don't
know
know.
that most people are like, oh, I didn't know that. There's a lot of dead air there. How about you?
Caught me off guard.
Okay.
A random fact about myself?
Yeah, let's go to random. What's a random thing about you that other people don't know?
A random thing about me that you guys don't know is I don't know. I can't think of anything random.
See, it's hard being a guest, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I feel him.
Yeah, it's hard being a guest,
I
isn't it?
feel the
Hey.
other side. Mine would probably be.
It's hard being a host, isn't it?
No,
You got to feel that dead
This
air.
is pretty
A lot
easy.
of people would not believe this because I'm itty bitty, but I once upon a time was an amateur MMA fighter.
Get out.
what?
Shoot. She was kung fu fighting.
Yeah.
You
I
think
know
you could
it's
beat
not
me up?
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat me up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
confidence."
I highly doubt it. Okay. I feel like you could probably beat me up.
I don't know.
I think you could. All right, let's see. Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Hands for feet.
Yeah, that's an
Good
easy one.
Lord, could
think
you
that's
imagine the stuff I could do?
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Ugh.
I don't think anybody's going to say they'd rather have feet for hands. Let's see here. Do you have any secret tattoos that no one knows about?
Yes.
You do?
Hey,
What-
have you ever seen me with my shirt off?
Oh, are you talking about the fairy that's peeing on your arm?
No. Have you seen me with my shirt off?
No.
Oh. I got tattoos here,
Do you?
here. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any secret tattoos? Like, is there, like, you want
one
to tell
in
me what,
an area that most people would never see. even
or
if I was
maybe
wearing
you have a
Speedo.
tattoo of something that, like, people don't know you have that? Like, it's a tattoo that maybe you regret getting.
Well, I mean, I have several cover-ups,
Okay.
cover-up jobs. But are you saying like in a spot like where Speedo doesn't show?
No, I just think, like, a tattoo that you don't, like, if somebody said, hey, let me see your tattoos, you're not going to necessarily show them this one.
No.
No. How about
Unless
you?
you're talking about
secret
a spot.
tattoos?
Yes. My left ankle, I have a martini glass. It was a wild night in Deep Ellum.
I'm going to tell everybody about it.
Everybody knows.
Remember how
about
it used to be a secret? It's not anymore.
I don't care.
It's kind of.
I have my name tattooed across my back. All right, let's see. What's something you only do when you're bored?
Pick between my toes. I don't know.
What about
Get
you?
lint out of my toes.
Or how about something? Do you have like a tick, or like if you're sitting there and you're bored, is there like something like twiddle your thumbs? I do this. Like I sit and go. It drives my wife nuts. Like I'll sit and go.
Yeah. No.
My fingernails.
I'm pretty.
I'll pop my fingers.
Yeah, I've done
I
that
do
so
a
much that
lot. I know
got
mine
these
are like
knuckles. No, I'm pretty much. I just chill.
I'm just a chill guy.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of the dentist?
No.
You're not? Me neither. How about you?
No.
I
Yeah, it
do
doesn't
not
bother me at all.
I do not like the drill sound though.
Yeah.
Same with tattoo needles. I'd prefer to have music.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Stretch.
Really?
I'm sorry, I'm so boring as a guest.
No, it's hard being a guest, isn't it?
No, it's super
Answering
easy.
these questions.
I'm answering them,
You
but I'm
think it's-
giving you nothing to feed off
you
of.
think
See,
it's,
that's, I'm not trying to. But
Yeah,
that's,
you think it's easy, but it's
so.
not.
You got to be the host and like make you feed with me,
I feel like the show's
we can-
really rolling.
or we have a visual baby,
What
vocal baby.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Unfortunately, just check the Instagram.
That's the first thing you do?
Probably check the phone. Yes.
I hit
mean,
my
I
vape.
see if I miss calls, and then I roll out of bed. So, what's your get out of? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not the host.
Oh, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
What's your get out of bed song? Like when you're just not feeling it, you may have Alexa or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Just like,
It's
hey,
some
play this.
badass Mexican banda music going on. Just
Like, give
Same.
me the
on.
beat. Is it? Dun, 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 dun,
It's like,
dun.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the
there.
same thing I listen to.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
mine is Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. Dude, when it dun, 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 dun. And when she gets to that part where I pop out of bed under that something ambition, something I've been dishing, you know.
Who
That's
sings that?
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I want you to let her sing it. All right. Hey, that's a good time.
Hey, she got the buttons now.
I slam a ball of water and an entire ball of water, and then hit my vape. That's the first thing I do.
Jason.
I
I remember those days when
Yeah.
I used to vape.
You used to vape?
Relatable.
You quit?
yes. Of course I did.
Yeah, you're a loser.
No.
Only losers quit doing things. Quitter.
I was addicted to cocaine. See?
Cocaine.
Cocaine. I like
Cocaine.
cocaine. Mixed cocaine and tang. Made it tasty. So you wouldn't want me to quit that?
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I shit my pants.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. I was home alone, and it was embarrassing.
Was it like you sharded?
Yeah.
It was embarrassing and there was no one around?
Yeah.
How was that embarrassing?
Because I was home from school sick, and this is when I was younger. And I was in my tidy whities watching Hulk, whatnot on TV. And I just, my stomach, and I thought it was a fart. Yeah, I let it rip. And I washed my underwear like sag with crap. It was gross.
How old are you?
40.
Super old. That was like before color. I was in black and white.
What about you? Most
Shit,
embarrassing
I don't
thing?
know.
Nothing
don't have
embarrassing?
one.
You crapped yourself.
No, I have
Yeah, you
not
did.
done that. No, I have not.
Yeah.
Still not 40.
I still think about mine.
I'll think about it.
I still think about this probably once a month. So when I was like 16 or 17, no, I had to be like 17 or 18. And the lady that cut my hair, because I find a haircut person, I stick with that person. Well, the lady that cut my hair worked at a salon, but then because of the schedule, she left and she went to work at the like salon at Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay. But it wasn't the normal Walmart that I went to, like in the town I lived in. It was like the next town over. Okay. So I go to get my hair cut. She cuts my hair. It looks good, naturally. I go to the bathroom to look at it. I'm standing and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm checking out my hair. Well, I look over and there's this chick staring at me. And I'm like, oh, she thinks I look good. So I look back in the mirror and I'm like fixing my hair and I'm looking at her. She's smiling and she's older than me. I'm like 17, 18. She's probably like in her 20s. And I'm like, dude, she thinks I'm hot, obviously, right?
Obviously.
And so I go back to looking at my hair and then I go, wait, why is there a girl in the guy's bathroom? And then I think, there's not any urinals in here.
Yeah.
So I walk out. I went to the women's bathroom because my Walmart where I shopped at and this Walmart were flipped.
Yeah.
So I was so used to going to that side, but I was in the women's bathroom, and I think about that at least once a month.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember mine. Went to academy for dispatch. Became class president. Why I did that, I don't know. Had to give a whole speech in front of everyone the day of graduation. I did not take a breath for like 2 minutes. I just rambled. It was so embarrassing. I bet no one understood what I said because I just was talking so fast because I was so nervous. And I think of that
But you
once a
didn't-
month.
But you didn't pass out.
No, I didn't pass out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, some lungs.
Mhm.
All right.
What?
Hit it, Gremlin. Oh, I thought I could.
Oh.
End the show.
Oh.
It's my show. No.
All right, wrap it up.
All right. Thanks for watching. Hanging in the Hideout with Putter. Special guest Hollywood. Like, subscribe, comment, YouTube. What is it, Rum?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Rumble?
Follow us
TikTok.
on TikTok.
Facebook, Instagram, comment.
Like, subscribe.